How's it going, everybody? Today we are back playing some more Road to Vostok, a new hardcore single-player survival game. Now, the last time we played, we ran around and gathered a bit of loot and we managed to make it through day 1. Days are pretty important in the video game because every day a new event unlocks, and on day 2, a new trader unlocks on a different map. So the plan for today was to leave the first map, which is the village area, and make our way to the second map and check out the new trader. Alright, so we are over at our shelter, and from here we are going to try and make our way to a different map. And the way it works in the video game is that, for example, from the village area we are going to be able to make our way to a different map through an entrance. And right now we are going to try and make our way to the school map. So what we have to do from our shelter, which is right there, we have to follow the tracks through here. We have to pass the trader, which is in this big red barn right over here. And then if we just follow the tracks, we are going to reach kind of the end of the map. Let me quickly check these tents as well, just in case. The plan is to make it over to the school area and then hit up the doctor and buy a bunch of meds, because I haven't really found all that many, and this guy doesn't really have a lot of meds to trade. So the plan is to go over there, trade some of the stuff that I found, and get ourselves, you know, some more bandages and things like that. But if we follow the tracks here, we are going to... Oh, that's a guy. Yeah, that's a guy right there. Oh, brother. Timeout, quick timeout. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take him out with the pistol, but I have the AK as well. He's got a pistol. Okay, we got him. Quick timeout. Luckily, he only had a pistol. What is that, a 1911? Ooh, my goodness. Right, hold on. Let's make sure that we reload our magazine here. Unfortunately, we only have one magazine for our pistol here, so every time we use it, we have to make sure that we remove the magazine, load it, and then put it back in our pistol. But yeah, if we follow the tracks here, we are going to reach basically the end of the map, which is marked by this bright yellow kind of rope. And then if we turn left through here, we just kind of follow the rope, and we are going to reach an area here which is going to be open, and through there we should be able to make our way to the other map. I don't know if we're gonna be all that ready for the map, because this is like, you know, the starting area, but then if we travel to different maps, they are going to get harder and harder. We do have an AK here with a couple of bullets, so I'm hoping that we're gonna be able to hold our own, at least until we manage to reach the trader. But yeah, check it out. Right in front of us here, we have a small opening. And basically what we have to do, we have to click on this red and white icon. And if we look at it, it's going to say that through here, we should be able to make our way to the school area. It's going to take 1 hour, and it's going to also take 5 hunger and 10 water from us. So if we do this... So that is how we can basically travel in between all the maps that are available in the video game. The game doesn't have a fully open world. What we have a couple of different maps, and then we can travel from map to map. And as I have mentioned earlier, the plan was to try and reach the trader on this new map. So there's a huge building right up ahead here. I'm gonna try and see if we can make our way up there and take a look around. Ooh, look at this. Quick timeout. So we're gonna try and go up there. I feel like the trader might be in one of these buildings. We'll try and see if we can find them. So we've never explored this map. It was never part of the initial demo. So this is all brand new to me. I got him. What the heck? What a creeper. I don't think he had a big weapon. Probably a pistol. Oh yeah, the trader must be in here somewhere. 1911. And a huge backpack, alright. Let's drop the small backpacks, right? I feel like the big one is going to be worth a lot more than the small ones. So we'll do this. And then, can I get this as well? Here we go, I got it. The trader must be in here somewhere. The medic trader was in that big building. He was all the way at the top of the stairs and he had some meds to trade, and then I also managed to complete 2 of his simple tasks. He wanted like some duct tape and other things like that, and as a reward we actually got a pretty interesting item. We got this thermal blanket which we can use to warm ourselves up. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, it only works once. We use it, we warm up, and then the item will disappear. But I ran around on the map for a bit and I looted, a couple of different buildings, and I did manage to find quite a few things which I traded over at the general goods trader over on the village map. And what I did, I got a bunch of ammunition and some magazines for our MP5. Oh, yep. Oh, okay. It's right down there. There we go, we got him. What the heck? This guy caught me off guard. Luckily, I think he only has a pistol. Let me try and go down there, actually. We are getting kind of cold. Luckily, we do have some matches, so all we gotta do is find a place where we can make a fire. Can I... Let me just do this. Here we go. There are some tents there, and usually next to the tents we have like a fireplace. See if we can warm up there. This guy thinks got a pistol. He does, yeah, the 1911. Unfortunately, we don't really have any more space in our inventory here. So let me see if I can quickly make a fire, and then we'll head back home. Here we go. This should warm us up for a quick second. So I've been looting around this area here and I did find quite a few things, including a guitar, which is a legendary item. We got a guitar, we have one of these lights. I have another light here somewhere. Hold on, let me see, where is it? Right here. So we can either use this thing or we can use this thing here. They both need batteries though. Then I found, some weapons, some bullets, and a few other things. There was quite a bit of loot around that map. We managed to fill up our pockets fairly fast, so after warming up I headed back to the village to see if we could do a bit of trading. Alright, so the trader doesn't have anything all that interesting. We have a Mosin at home already, so we're not gonna get this. And then he's got some drinks, he's got some food. I am kind of interested in getting like a cabinet just so we have some more inventory space at home. So I might get this. It's gonna cost us... what, 600? Was that how much it is, this thing? Hold on a second. Cabinet, value 350, but then if we want to buy it, 605? Right, that's quite a bit of money there. I don't want to give away the guitar. The guitar is worth over 1,000 cash money, so we could definitely, trade it, but I want to keep it because you never know, maybe we're gonna need it later on, so I'm just gonna trade a bunch of these things. Bunch of these small items that we have. So we're gonna do that, and we are going to... Can I get this as well? Nope, I can't. Damn it. Some juice? We are like right on the edge. Potato? The potato is worth 10 bucks. That's not bad. Here we go. We'll do this, and we'll do this. Now let's try and go back home and see if we can put down that cabinet. Oh my god. The heck? Creeper? Camping the traders? What is this? He's got a pistol. I'll take it. And then, ooh, a bunch of other things as well. I'll take them. So yeah, we are going to try and... The heck? What was that? Oh. So I think this is day 3 now. I think we've survived about 3 days. And on day 3, we have fighter jets flying around. It says here that they're not going to attack us, but... You never know. But yeah, we're gonna try and see if we can make it back home. And what we're gonna do, we are going to try and install that cabinet as well, because we are definitely going to need some more inventory space. I mean, look at this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that I want to stash away. They're probably not going to fit in our cabinet that we just got, but we should be able to at least put the pistols in there. Then we can also drop stuff, you know, like on the floor. They're not going to disappear. The last time we played, we put down a Mosin on the table, and the Mosin should still be there. Here we go. This is our place right up ahead here. We can also unlock the attic right there above the trader, but we are going to need a key for the attic if we want to have that as our shelter. So for right now, we are going to stick with the cabin, at least until we manage to get that key. Well, let's see here. Where should we put that medical cabinet? Should we put it in here? We have another one here. Ooh, we have some space. It's nice. Here we go. And here we go. That's not bad. Oh, that doesn't fit. Painkillers, put them in here. Here we go. And then, let's see. Should we put our cabinet right next to this one? Can we put it right here? We can place it right over here. Ooh, here we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we can fill this with some loot as well. Unfortunately, we can't fit like the AK in here, but we can put some small items. And then, as I've said, the Mosin should be here. Check it out. We left it here the last time we played, and it's still here. Then we got the TV right there, which doesn't work. We can turn it around, but it doesn't work. And then I found another MP5, and once again I put it right here. And then we have this guitar, which I'm gonna keep because we can equip it. But we're gonna try and place it like in the corner here. Here we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not gone well. Maybe put it on the couch. Place. Should I rotate it? Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. That's it. That's it. That's nice right there. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. And there we have it. We are going to stop here for today. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. I hope you have enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below, and I will see you in the next video.